Hey guys, so today I have a tutorial for this look. It's just a really glamorous silver smoky eye. I didn't realize this, but this would be perfect if any of you guys have prom coming up and you have like a white dress, a silver dress, a black dress, a red dress, a pink dress, a black dress. Did I already say that? Anyways, you guys get what I mean. This would be very perfect if you guys have prom coming up or any other dances, or if you know you have a hot date, you're adopting a dog soon, whatever you need to wear this makeup look for, we got a tutorial for you guys. So I love how it turned out. You guys really seemed to like my other kind of bronzy, everyday girl glam, not dead girl glam as we're used to, so I thought I would do another one, and I love how it turned out, so I hope you guys do as well. And if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching.
Okay guys, so today we're going to start with eyes, so I'm just going to prime my lids with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. We're going to be working with a lot of blacks and just really pigmented shades, so we don't want any fallout on our foundation. So I'm just going to set that down with a little bit of powder, and we will start with shadow. So I just have a little Z palette full of Makeup Geek shades, and the first Makeup Geek shade I'm going to take is called Bedrock, and this is just a really soft, light gray shade. So I'm going to take this on the Sigma E40, and I'm just going to buff this in my crease as my transition color. I'm also going to build this shade up. That's it. We're just going to build it up. So just start building it up in the crease. And then I'm going to take this in circular motions on the outer half of my lid, just to kind of help the black that we're going to put there later blend out easy. Then I'm going to take a shorter, more dense brush. This is the Morphe M433, and I'm going to take the shade Concrete Jungle, which is just a deeper gray, and I'm just going to pack that on the outer parts of our lid and blend that as well. So as you can see, I'm kind of doing patting motions and then wiggling back and forth to kind of blend it out. This works really well because it blends it while still keeping the shadow where you want it. So this technique works really well, again, for packing and blending at the same time. And then I'm just going to blend a little bit more with my Sigma E40. Okay, next I'm going to take Corrupt from Makeup Geek. This is just their black shade, and I'm going to take this on a Morphe M507. Any sort of small detail blending brush will work perfectly, and we're just going to pack this on our outer corner while also blending it out, but not blending it out too far because we don't want to lose the gray tones. We want it to make it a nice gradient, which is where this small brush comes in handy. And then I'm just going to kind of shape the eyeshadow so that it is in kind of a winged out motion, as you can kind of see here, and just pack on the black so that it just is super opaque and we get that depth of shadow that we want. So again, just kind of pack it on and blend as you go, but make sure to not over blend because that's where it can kind of look like raccoon eyes. And then I'm just going to go back with Concrete Jungle and go straight over the black and just slightly kind of blend it together. And it's okay if you get this all over your lid because we're going to be putting an intense shade on our lid anyways. So just blend it out and kind of buff it with more Concrete Jungle. Next for our lid shade, I realized the only silver eyeshadow I have is my one from the Urban Decay Electric palette. I don't know how that happened, but it's the only one I have. Like, it blew my mind. So I'm gonna use this one, but whatever one you guys have in your collection works perfectly well. And I'm just going to take this on a flat synthetic brush and wet my brush with a little bit of my All Natural Face Fix-It Mist. You can use any setting spray, any Fix Plus dupe, anything like that. And I'm just going to pack this all over the lid, and then once I get towards the outer corner where we have that black shadow, I'm just going to do a little bit of dabbing motions so that it blends it well over the grays and the blacks. And I'm just going to pack a couple layers of this on so that we get a nice opacity in the shadow. Then for face, I'm going to start with foundation. This is the NYX Total Control Dropper Foundation. And you guys, I think I actually really like this foundation. It took me a really long time to decide, but I think what it is if you apply too much, it can look really heavy and get oily quickly. But if you just apply a thin layer, it looks really nice and it gives you a really good coverage. So I think the verdict is that I do like this foundation. It's not like one of my favorites, but I do love how it looks, which is why I use it so much in tutorials, but like day to day I reach for other foundations. So there's a little review for you guys. And then I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and do as I normally do and highlight and conceal my face. Then I'm going to take my Eco Tools sponge and I'm just going to use that to blend it out. And this sponge is awesome because it really allows you to get that sharp under eye line when you've already done your eyeshadow, if that makes sense. So it allows you to really kind of clean up underneath your eyeshadow and create that kind of crisp line, as you guys see that I'm doing right here. And it allows you to drop it everywhere. Then I'm just going to set my under eyes with the lightest matte shade from the NYX Pro Contour Palette. And I'm using the Real Technique setting brush. This is one of my favorite brushes ever. I think everybody in the world needs this brush if you like putting on makeup. It's so good. Then, of course, I had to get another one. This is the NYX Set It and Don't Fret It powder. I just wanted to keep a good setting powder in my collection from the drugstore, but I'm still going to be trying out a few high-end powders, don't worry. Then I'm going to go fill in my brows real quick, and once those are on, we're going to finish up the eyes. So I'm going to highlight my brow bone real quick with White Lies from Makeup Geek. You could go for a shimmery shade, but with all the shimmer on our lids, I really think the matte white just complements it so well. So you guys can do you, boo-boo, but I really like the matte white for the brow bone. And then, of course, blend your transition shade into your brow bone shape with your blending brush. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of Essence Make Me Brow and just apply this to my brows. This does an awesome job of filling in any sparse areas, as well as keeping your brows in place. This is such good stuff, honestly, you guys. You need to get it. So good. Then for the lower lash line, I'm going to take a Makeup Geek pencil brush, and I'm going to mix those two gray tones and buff this on my lower lash line, not too far down, and about 75% of the way in. So I'm not taking this all the way into my inner tear duct. I guess there's no outer tear duct, but into my tear duct. And yeah, we're just going to buff that along our lower lash line. Then I'm going to take a little bit of black with this e.l.f. eyeliner brush, and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm not going to go all the way in either. I'm just going to darken up really close to my lash line with the black eyeshadow. And then for an added pop, I'm going to take this little sponge applicator. You could use like your pinky or a Q-tip, whatever you have handy, but these little sponge applicators work so well for this. And I'm going to take the Colourpop shade in Tassel, and I'm going to pack this on kind of the inner third of my lid, as well as my tear duct. Just highlight my inner corner. You guys know what I mean. I'm rambling at this point. But anyways, highlighting the tear duct, inner corner, and then I'm going to take the Colourpop gel pencil liner in Exit. This is a white liner. You could use a nude, but I really enjoy how the white eyeliner melds into that inner corner highlight. I think it just adds such a cool, like, wide open look to it. And then I'm going to take my NYX retractable eyeliner in black, and I'm just going to pop this on my lower lash line, like on the skin of my lower lash line below where the white is, because the white's on our waterline, and then the black's going to be on our lower lash line, just to really define that lower lash line and make our eyes look super wide open and awake, even though we still got a smoky eye going. Alright, let's finish up face. So I'm going to take the Milani Baked Bronzer in Dolce. I love this bronzer. It's pretty warm, but it's not too warm for pale skin, and it's just so complimentary. It just honestly gives such a beautiful sun-kissed glow, and especially with looks like this where we're doing a lot of cool tones, I think the warm, like, bronzers can just look so nice and, again, complimentary. And then for contouring, I'm going to take the Tarte Pro Glow 2 Go, and I'm going to take the contour shade in that. This, again, is a little bit warmer than I normally contour with, but it's still not orange by any means. And, again, I just really enjoy the warmer contours with the cooler eyeshadow looks. I just think it gives it a really gorgeous glam look. And then for blush, I'm going to take the NYX Ombre blush in Mauve Me. This has been one of my favorite blushes recently. I've been doing a lot of blush recently. It's kind of weird, but I'm super into it. So we're just going to pack this on our cheeks, and I like to apply it towards the back of my cheeks to make my face look a little bit less round. And then I'm going to take the same highlight shade, the lightest highlight shade from the Tarte Pro Glow 2 Go, and I'm just going to just bathe in it, just, you know, apply it everywhere as you would with any highlight. And then I'm going to do a wing of liner. This is the matte liquid liner from NYX, and I'm kind of doing the liner really thin on the inner portion and thicker on the outer portion, just because doing it like that with this eyeshadow shape can just complement the eyeshadow shape and give you a really awesome cat eye look to your eye. And then we're going to take the Ardell Studio Effects Demi Wispies and pop those on. And then jam to Missy Elliott. Yeah, get it, get it. And then I'm going to apply some lipstick. So this is the Jordana Easyliner in Rockin' Rose. Oh my gosh, I could not get that out. And I'm just going to apply that, not all over my lips, but a decent amount of the way. And then I'm going to fill in the rest with the Colourpop pencil, lippie pencil in Skimpy. This is an old favorite combination that I haven't done in a hot minute, and I just love how it looks. Then we're going to set our face down with the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. And then I felt like being a little bit extra, and especially if you're going to prom, this can be super, super cute. And I'm just going to highlight my chest. Like, why not? If you're super pale, make sure you take a white-based, like, highlight. If you do a pink or an orange, it'll look up pink or orange on your skin. So anyways, we're just gonna get sassy for a second with our chest highlight, and then this look is totally done. So I really, really love how it turned out, and you guys really seem to like these kind of looks. So if you want to see more of them, let me know, or whatever you guys want to see from me, let me know. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe before you leave. I love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!